What if I tell you that 82% of small business owners online don't know what they are doing? Like, some of them do not have any basic or fundamental knowledge of online marketing or what it means to, build a business or a brand online. Like, some of them just jump started into this online thing and they feel it's just about posting videos or content or product pictures here and there. No, that is why sometimes when you see some WhatsApp status, you'll be like, somebody can use like 20, 30 slides on WhatsApp status posting just product pictures. Like, what are you doing? What kind of marketing is that? Now, you don't have to start on this foot. You don't have to just copy and paste what you see. You have to learn the fundamentals, the basics of what it means to build a brand, a personal brand, a business brand online. And here is the part 1 of a 10 series video training that has been prepared for you. By the end of this video training, you're going to get a clear roadmap on how to start up your business online and how to thrive, how to succeed within the next 3 months of your online marketing journey. And there is no bluffing, no fluffing, no what have you. This is practical, and everything you're going to learn on this video you can practicalize in the next 24 hours. Like I said, remember, this is the first video of a 10 video series that will be available on this page, so look out for it. This is part 1. We'll have part 2 to part 10, right? And turn up your post notification on YouTube so that you get to be notified when the next video drops. Now, first off, why should you listen to me? My name is Muna and I am a social media manager. Yes, I started social media management on WhatsApp. Funny enough, in 2022 January, after I've tried network marketing in 2020, 2021, in 2022, I don't know how I started it, but one way or the other, I had an opportunity to manage a WhatsApp account for somebody, and that was how it all began. And then I moved on to Instagram, and from Instagram, after a while, I think in last year 2023, I moved on to X, yes, where I was able to network with a lot of foreign brands, okay, small content creators from all over the world. You can think of India, Canada, UK, Nigeria here, Ghana, Cameroon. I have met with a lot of people from, different places. I've been able to connect with so many other brands, from different parts of the world. And this has given me a bigger view of what online marketing entails, how people perceive online marketing, and the different and various ways people have been able to promote their brands online, because I've had a lot of interactions with some of these business owners and, brands online. So first off, I want to tell you something that is very crucial to your growth as an online marketer. Now, I hope you know that whether you are selling anything online, or you have a skill, or you sell products, or you render service, as long as you are building something online or using social media as a tool to promote that thing you are doing, you are automatically a social media marketer. Why? It's because you have something, whether service or product, and then you're giving it out or rendering it as a service or selling it, and in return getting paid for that particular thing. So you are a social media marketer, and if you fall in this category, this video training is for you once again. So why should you even use social media for your marketing? Why can't you just do it offline? Why should you use social media? Now, you need to understand the basic concept of why thousands of business brands, even the top brands you are very much familiar with, have decided to use social media as a tool to push their marketing, to push their businesses, to push their brands nationwide, as in internationally, not just nationwide. Okay, globally. Why lots of businesses that big brands, are using social media as a the question is, if these brands, these big brands that you feel are already doing well, are using social media as a tool to promote their business, you're just starting out, what would be your excuse? So you see, social media is now a very, very, very important tool that is very helpful for businesses, whether big or small, to reach a large target audience, like a wide target audience. Whether it's in your streets, you want to target people in your streets through social media, you can. You want to target people in your hometown, you want to target people in another town or another state, you want to target people in another country, you can use social media. It is the best tool for reaching a wider audience. No, now having said that, you want to also understand what platforms best fit that particular kind of business you're doing. Let's say, for instance, you are a graphics designer and then you're just starting out. I would not personally advise you to just jump on LinkedIn or jump on X, that's Twitter. I wouldn't just advise you to do that. Instead, I would advise you to use platforms like Instagram. Okay, start with one platform at a time. Now, remember, I am happy I remember to say start with one platform at a time. If you're just starting out, do not rush on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, X, Pinterest, and all of that at the same time. No, start with one platform, and you need to understand if this platform is user friendly or fits or suits your target audience. We're going to get to that, but I want to talk more on the platform itself first. The first question you want to ask is, where are my target audience? What platform do they use most? Okay, now you're going to be able to do this with the help of a template I'm going to provide for you. I'll put the link of that template in the description of this video. Okay, so when you're able to fill that, the name, the age, the location, their current occupation, all of those things, you just have one tag and one customer persona, right? So that template is going to help you. Now, before I go into that, what is a customer persona? A customer persona is a representative of your ideal client or target audience. Okay, you want to use one person to be able to identify who your customer or your client is. Now, with that template, you can just give that person or that avatar a name, maybe like BC, Bola, James, or Jacob, what have you. Now, when you're giving that that avatar a name, this is somebody who does not exist but who you assume exists, because you want to say, oh, this is the kind of person that should use my product or my service. Then you fill in that template, the name, the age, the location, what platforms they are most active on, and all of that, the other informations you get on the template. With this, you'll be able to understand and fully absorb who your target audience is and the kind of platform where you can find them. Now, for platform like Facebook is good for community building. Okay, you want to build a community, you want to create a local business, Facebook is your go-to guy. All right, now that's for Facebook. For Instagram, maybe you are targeting a younger audience, okay, or you sell things that are more visual appealing. Maybe you are into fashion designing, or you sell clothing, denims, shoes, cars, real estate, things that have to do with more of visual content. Instagram is the best place for you to be. Now, for platforms like TikTok, maybe you want to hop into trendy skit making, or what they call is skit making, content creation, coaching. For a younger audience, TikTok is the best, right? So you want to understand all of this. For DIY, home decor, and what they call is wedding content, Pinterest is your go-to guy. So you by your own self go and do your research. That's the first thing you have to do before hopping on any platform. After you've been able to identify who your target audience is, you want to know a lot more about the platform. Where you also want to be able to identify the kind of content that comes easy for you to create. Now, some people are good with video content creation, while some people are good with writing, like they are good writers. So platforms like X, platforms like LinkedIn are very good platforms for you to showcase your professional skills in writing content that resonates to your brand and that can attract leads, or your right type of target audience, or your right target audience. Okay, so but if you are good with video content creation, like you can do a talking head video like the one I'm doing now, you can take product pictures for the items you sell, then yes, it also depends on the products or the service you render. It also depends the kind of platform you use. But if you have key strength in writing, do not avoid platforms that will help you enhance that skill, because I think you excel more when you do the things that you have strength in, right? So because I made that mistake, and I don't want you to make it. Now, one mistake I did when I was building my brand is I did not really understand all of these platforms. So when I see that, oh, it's working on Instagram, I'm on Instagram, and the next thing, oh, it's working on X, I'm on X, oh, it's working on LinkedIn, I'm on LinkedIn, oh, it's working on TikTok, I'm there. Oh, but now I've been able to sit down, write out what I really want, write out my strengths, my weaknesses, done my SWOT analysis. Now, your SWOT analysis is your strengths, weakness, threats, and opportunities. Okay, now you can do this for your brand based on the business you are into or the skill you have learned and that particular niche, that market. You can do a SWOT analysis for it. Now all of these exercises would help you get in-depth understanding of who and what you are really working towards, who you are trying to attract, and what you are working towards. Okay, so now your SWOT analysis, the strengths. What are the strengths of this particular industry, this business industry, or even yourself? You can do a SWOT analysis for yourself based on your strengths and weaknesses, or based on the markets you are into. Okay, let's say you are into digital marketing. You want to check other competitors, like people that are into that market. You want to do some little research. Okay, digital marketing, what are the strengths, what are the things I need to have, what are the skills I need to have to thrive in this market. Now, weakness, what is the downside to digital marketing? What is the downside to running a digital marketing brand online? Then opportunities. You want to say, okay, as a digital marketer, what are the opportunities that are open to me as a brand or even as a brand owner? Okay, you want to know all of that, and you can get all of this information via research. Okay, and also asking questions from people, your competitors, or people that are already into the business. Then the threats, you want to also know what are the limitations, what are the things that are holding digital marketers down, or that have served as threats to why some of these digital marketers are not thriving online. You also want to know that, and you want to get all of those informations so that you get a wider scope of the market you are going into and the things that are expected to happen, so you don't get surprised by unforeseen situations or things you did not really expect when you were going to. Nothing will come as a surprise to you. That's what I'm saying in essence. So when you're able to do all of this background work, then now you are ready to jump into social media marketing. At this point, I believe I've been able to give you an overview of the key or major things that are required for you to do as a business owner or intending business owner before you use social media as a tool to promote your business. Now, when you are now into that platform, there's something you need to understand. I have understand social media marketing as a give and take. Whatever you give, the measure of what you give is what you receive. Okay, this has to do with even the content you put out, the offers you put out, okay, and the value you share. If you are highly valuable, people will tend to trust you more, and they will tend to submit to you, and they become more loyal to you. You get to build a community of loyal fans that turn to buyers over time. So you want to be sure that you are highly valuable, or your brand or business or whatever you are promoting is highly valuable. Do not go for anything lower than expectation, anything lower than value. Do not go for it. So you need to present your business and position right in a way whereby when people come in contact with your business, they know that yes, this is the go-to guy for this particular thing. All right, you need to be to make yourself very valuable. If they do not perceive that you have value to offer, trust me, nobody's going to buy from you. So you need to be inclined with all of the fundamentals of marketing or social media marketing online, so that you can be able to position right and also build your business in the way whereby people would know, like, and trust your brand, right? So in the next video, we'll be diving deep into how to create a winning social media strategy for your business. You don't want to miss that. So kindly, if you know that you found this video valuable, please share it to those in your circle who are also starting out online or who already have a brand online. Share and also subscribe to this channel. Thank you.